All right, YouTube, it is Mr. Mean coming at you this fine Tuesday afternoon. I hope everyone is doing well. It is very cold here in sunny Duluth. As you can see, the sun shining behind me. Let me turn this up a little bit. Hopefully that doesn't wash out too bad. Crazy hair, as always. I'm going to turn that down just a wee bit. There we go. A little bit more. There we go. Maybe it doesn't wash out so bad. Woo! All right. Today, as you could tell from the title, Savage Pathfinder. I just got this in the mail from Noble Knight. I bought it. It's supposed to be in near mint condition, I believe. Let me see. It says here. Nope. Where does it say? There was a sticker on here. There it is. Got to put the old cheaters on because I'm blind. And this is tiny, tiny print. Very good near mint. So we shall see. Let's see how good. I've had hit or miss luck with Noble Knight. Sometimes their stuff is okay and it's as advertised, and sometimes it's not. But I paid almost full price for this. It was, I think it's normally $79 or $69 full retail, and I got it for $65 plus shipping, so I got a couple dollars off. So all things considered, box doesn't have any dings. It's a good quality box. I can tell it's definitely been opened because it's upside down, as opposed to here. You can see, turn it up, it's upside down. So let's open her up and see how the contents look. Well, I'll tell you what, first things first, I watched a couple of unboxings of how everything was inside the box, and I will tell you that everything was pristine in the video. And so it comes out with a couple of handouts that you can cut out and give to your players. The handouts appear to all be there, so that's good. So we will set those off to the side. There's some cards. I think these are like, let's see what these cards are. One thing I was a little, I don't want to say miffed. I thought they would follow the process for all the other Pathfinder books, and they would be hardback. These are not. They're all softback. So we've got, I can't even say that word. Yeah, these are all like monster cards. Forge Fiend, Justice, Ironbriar. Oh, here's like a, assuming that's a giant. Knockmarian, the Black Monk. Oh. So anyway, there's a bunch of cards. I think these are all NPCs or monsters. Some of them have wild card symbols. So I assume they are, I assume they are the monsters and or NPCs. Came in a nice little bag. I don't know if that's how they came from Pinnacle originally, but Noble Knight put them in a bag. I don't know if there's supposed to be a full set of dice, but there is a wild die. Let's see if it is the actual, yep, it's got the Rise of the Runelords symbol on it. So we will take this out of the little plastic bag because, spoiler alert, I'm going to be running this for my in-house group. So I'm excited to run that. It's going to be a lot of fun, I think. My players, oh, that's a nice D6 there. So you can see it, kind of a charcoal marble gray. So yeah, very nice, very nice. So shouldn't be anything else in the box. Yeah, this is the box. Let's see on the back here if it says contents: 1 custom wild die, 6 handout sheets, map of Sandpoint, 24 adversary cards, guide to Varicia, and then books 1 through 6 of the adventure. There is nothing else in the box. Some cat hair, it looks like. So the previous owner had a cat. That would have been nice to disclose that. Again, that's a ding on Noble Knight. And the reason I say is some people are really allergic to cats. So like when I do my eBay listings, I make sure I put on there, come from a smoke-free, no pets house. I don't have cats. I don't have dogs. Everything, though, looks to be in pristine condition. So here is we got our little bookmark, which is always handily dandly. We have our guide to Verisia. This is no price on it, but I wouldn't expect to be. This is a 48 page. This is just a little like gazetteer and some dramatic personages. So that's pretty nice. The books are even odd or odd even or whatever you call it. So one's upside down, one's right side up. They do that to keep the spines and everything from getting mangled. So here's book one, Burnt Offerings. And like I said, you can see it's a softback, but you know what? Presentation quality, the art is fantastic. It is nothing less than short of, what you would expect from Pinnacle doing it. And the fact that, they have the license with Paizo means they get to use all the cool art. And Rise of the Runelords is an original Pathfinder adventure path. It was 6 books. Each book was about $20, I think $19.99. Those adventure paths have since gone up, and I think now they're $24.99 or $24.95. One of there, or maybe it's $25.99. But yeah, so I'm not going to go through all the books. We know what adventure paths are for the most part. If you don't, check out some other stuff. But yes, I'm just kind of flipping through to make sure everything's good. We've got some maps. I am noticing there might be one thing missing, which is supposed to be the map. We'll see. I haven't gotten to it yet. Book 3, the Hooked Mountain Massacre. So yeah, everything looks good. It's not written in. Yeah, there doesn't appear to be any blemishes in the books. None of the corners are dinged too terribly bad. Nothing I wouldn't expect from shipping. I love the glossy embossed cover. That is so nice. And Pathfinder or Paizo's take on Stone Giants, I think, is pretty solid. So like I said, I'm going to be running this for my players. So I'm going to have to print those miniatures. Pathfinder, Sins of the Saviors. So this is book 5. Ooh, yeah. So good stuff there. So, and then book 6, Spires of Zin Salast. And again, that awesome cover. So yeah, we are missing the map of Galarian, or of the map or whatever was supposed to be in here. Let me see what it says on the back. So we were supposed to get the 6 books, 1 through 6 for the adventure path, which we've got. We got the guide to Verisia. We got the 24 adversary cards. We do not have the map of Sandpoint. We don't have this. We do have the 6 handouts, and we have the custom wild die. So it's just missing the map. I'm going to ding them for that because this is not very good condition because it's not complete. Even if the map was mangled, that would be fine, but I still need a map, and I don't have a map. So I'm going to have to source that somewhere else, unfortunately. That is quite annoying. Let me make sure I just didn't miss it in here. Maybe it's amongst the handouts. It is not. I do have all the handouts, though, so that's good. So a little disappointing there. A little, it's always hit or miss when you order from Noble Knight. They're in Wisconsin, I believe. They have a beautiful store, I will say, and then they have a backyard, which is just a shitstorm of used products that aren't necessarily in really good shape, or they're just been sitting on their shelf for a long time. You can find some hidden gems in there but you got to dig through shit. Nothing's in order. It is a chaotic mess at best. But I am happy to say that I have it, and I'm grateful that I have it. I just want to make sure I put this away properly. Beautiful cover. I have, just so you know, I'm not talking out my arse. I really didn't need to buy this because I have it right there for Pathfinder. This is the anniversary edition. So they put this out a couple of years ago. This bad boy was $60. $59.99, and it's got everything in it. And I can probably extrapolate the information from Verisia that I need from this book. Because remember, with Savage Worlds, you don't convert, you adapt. So, and the nice thing is I have both Bestiary 1 and 2. I have the companion, and I have the player books 1 and 2. So I have everything for Pathfinder right now, aside from Curse of the Crimson Throne. I do not have that. My players are currently running through Hollow's End or Hollow's Last Hope, the introductory adventure that comes in the Savage World box. But the nice part is it leads really well into Rise of the Runelords. So I'm excited. Or I could run Curse of the Goblin Crown or something like that. I have that as well. I have the collector's edition of that on the shelf over there, the leatherette cover, which would work with this really well. So, but I'm going to run them through Rise of the Runelords because I have the Savage Worlds edition of Rise of the Runelords. So everything I need, there'll be no adapting or or anything like that. I'll be able to just run it right out of here. Little bum that I don't have the map in here. I'll send them a message. There's nothing they can do. I mean, they got it, they sold it. I blame that on they should have mentioned that the map was missing, and they didn't, which is the reason I chose to buy theirs, because I did find one on eBay that was missing some stuff for roughly the same price, and I could have bought that and maybe saved a couple bucks. But it's not the end of the world. It's more of a nitpicky thing, and I just feel Noble Knight charges a little bit much, and then in the last couple of years, they've gotten real stingy on trade-ins. When you do a trade-in, you sell a bunch of books back. They you got to haggle with them, which is fine. But sometimes I'm getting to that point in my life. I'm almost 60. I don't want to haggle anymore. I don't want to fight. I just want to do stuff and get on with my day. That is the right of getting old. And I just, so I find myself not using them as much. When I have to argue with you about the value, I know what the value of the books. I've been in this hobby for 40 years. I know what these books are worth. I know what goes into making one. I know what they're worth. I know a little bit about the resale market. And for them to, give you $5 on an $80 book that's still selling in the stores brand new, you can go to, the local game store and buy this book, or you can order it directly from the publisher brand new for $80 plus shipping and tax, and you're going to give me $5 for it? No, and give me less if I decide to take cash. So yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Noble Knight, but like I said, this one said it was in near mint, very good condition. I'll have to check their terms and conditions. Maybe that does mean it's missing a few pieces. I don't know. Again, it's the map. It's not the end of the world. I can get by without it, but it would be nice to have it to show it to my players. Here's the thing. I can probably download it off the internet, and I have a big screen TV behind me. I can just post it up on the screen there and everybody can see it. So it's not the end of the world, but it's little things like that that annoy me. But it is in pretty good condition. It's not dinged up or beat up or anything. The wild die was in there, which I kind of really wanted, so that worked out really well. And I'm very excited to run this for my players. So I hope this gives you an idea of it. The art in here, of course, is all Pinnacle's art, or is all Paizo's art used with permission for Pinnacle, so they could reprint this in the Savage Worlds. I did do a Savage Worlds Pathfinder video. Go check it out in the doobly-doo. Other than that, man, as always, like the banner says, like and subscribe. Hope you guys got a little glimpse of this. This has been out for a while, so this is nothing new. It's new to me. I didn't own it, so I'm happy that I have it in my collection, and I'm excited. I'm genuinely excited to run this for my players, and I'm going to be so excited to print these miniatures and paint them, because I have a bunch of these miniatures that will go perfectly with this. There's one of the My Mini Factory guys that makes, I don't want to say knockoffs because that's not flattering. They make miniatures that are very suitable for Pathfinder, and I have them. So I'm going to print those off, and that will be amazing. So I hope everyone is doing well. Thank you so much for watching. As always, like and subscribe. Join the Patreon. Use my affiliate for DriveThruRPG if you want to pick these up via our RPG or DriveThruRPG. As always, peace and hair grease. And remember, Mr. Mean says be nice. Thanks, everybody.